A tragic image from the southern border reveals the grim reality facing many Central American migrants who make the dangerous journey. We warn you, the photo you're about to see is disturbing. It shows a young father and his 23-month-old daughter who died trying to cross the Rio Grande in South Texas. They were found in shallow water a few hundred yards from where they tried to cross. The girl is still clinging to her father's neck.
Jan 30th, that was the first time I heard about Corona. The first case that was reported in the country was in Kerala, my state, on Jan 29th. The Indian media found their impetus in... Nobody thought this would capture the imagination of the country for the next 4 months. As I speak to you, we are in lockdown 4.0. In March, the government had declared the first lockdown. Everything was shut down. The schools, colleges, malls, theaters, gym, literally everything, including transportation. People were asked for isolation. Just stay isolated. Social distancing was the norm. They were asked to be at homes, not to be on the roads. It was like a new norm for people. It was difficult, it was challenging. For everybody in the beginning, it was like a relief, it was like a breath of fresh air, because everybody got a break from their work, from their regular routine. They were able to spend time with their family. Just like you, even I was at home enjoying my time. But I didn't know the magnitude of this lockdown. And slowly, one by one, the news articles are unraveling about the real story that Hindustan speaks. We live in India, but then there is a picture that Hindustan portrays. That was of the migrant laborers on the road. We live in a liberalized India full of aspirations and ambitions. A liberalized India who speaks of skill, competencies, youngsters, average age group of 28. That is liberalized India. A story of a boy who was a ticket collector in Kharagpur. 10 years later, he lifted the World Cup for India, Mahendra Singh Dhoni. On one side, where such people raises our aspirations, our ambitions, the need to come up in life. On the other side, Hindustan speaks about these migrant laborers. I was really hoping that the government would do something for these laborers. I kept writing Facebook posts, LinkedIn, Instagram. I kept writing for these people everywhere that was possible. I was really hoping that at least one statesman from the government, from the central government, who will come for their rescue. I was pinning my hopes on Narendra Modi. In 2014, when he had that absolute landslide victory, he had 31% of vote share in the country. And in 2019, that grew up to 45%, a 14% of increase. That's brilliant. And why? Despite the economy issues, despite demonetization, despite GST, people still went and voted for Narendra Modi. Why? Because of his welfare schemes. Jan Dhan, Ayushman Bharat, Ujjwala scheme, Swachh Bharat, it resonated with the bottom strata of the society. 38 crore citizens have enrolled with Jan Dhan. 7 crore women have received the Ujjwala schemes. So I was really hoping he would do something. But then the central government decided to pass the buck to the state government. They said, we are doing enough. We have already given 85% of discount for the railway tickets. Now the state has to do something about it. The state has to let these migrant laborers come in. And the state said, the central is not supporting us enough. And I'm not here to blame anybody because I don't have data. I don't have statistics. I cannot put the onus on anybody. But then the fact of the matter is, there are millions of laborers, as I speak today, still on the roads, trying to get to their homes, walking thousands of kilometers with their families. Some of them are being trolley pulled. Some of them are carrying them on their shoulders. And it's heart-wrenching to see such images in a country where we speak about young India, where we speak about aspirations and ambitions. feeling bad. There is a reason